it's gonna come not when you want it, not when you need it, but when it's time. So and it's all about working and grind. So like,
I think that's too another reason why. Over and over and over. Songs are affirmations. We say them over and over and over and over again until we get tired of them.
Yep. So, and you're drilling just like an affirmation in the morning when you get up and tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm profitable.
Yeah.
Well, if you get up and you listening to, and I'm saying, like, I'm gonna shoot that nigga in the neck, like, and
that's the type of energy that you're not necessarily, that you're exerting that type of energy, but you're definitely asking for that type of energy to find you. So when you end up in trouble and this and that, and you don't know why, y'all gotta be careful about things y'all say.
Indeed.
Stop saying I can't. Don't say I don't know how. Try. Those are all. Yes, I tried. I do. Yeah. I am.
So y'all
like.
What's up?
But I guess it's a shoe fit,
See some nice stuff.
What?
frustrated.
Oh my God, you just said that before we left home. Say it again.
It's the difference between frustrated and being upset.
Yes, because something happened and I got super irritated. And she like, why you so upset over it all over again? I was like, I'm not mad, I'm just annoyed because that shit is dumb.
Really? Like,
exactly.
Y'all should be open at 12 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
if only he knew the differences in the story.
No, I think it correlates. I think it correlates for sure.
It needs to, for the sake of this conversation.
I just don't agree that we wake up upset and that's just life. I'm not taking that for him. So.
I don't know, like, you know, okay, so there are days, let me word it like this. There are days where you wake up and you have
Somebody said they're trying to call.
you wake up and you have
Did you put the right number?
Now this is you.
Oh, hey love, trying to call, no answer. Okay, so let me put the number down here. Oh,
It's ringing.
oh, okay. Well, here you calling the wrong number, baby.
Calling number
If
one.
you trying to call, it's 713
777
777
959
9595. Okay.
We had power went out earlier in the middle of that big storm. We lost everything today. I've had to reboot everything we have up here.
Yeah, I probably went out too.
I might have to reboot the phone. I'm trying
To make sure y'all feeling
No,
better,
it's
my
working.
power didn't go out.
I'm glad I'm in.
Why would that make us feel any
I
better?
ain't getting no storm.
Except for the fact that we coming over your house to cook and take showers.
Mm-hmm.
My water don't work though.
Why does your water not work?
Because y'all coming over.
What that TikTok say? My house ain't at home.
Yeah, my house is not at home. I'll tell you when it gets back.
When it gets back. My house ain't at home. What? Girl, you crazy. My house ain't at home.
Jill said he tried to call too and it's saying it's out of service.
I just called myself.
Well, try to call again, y'all. It's supposed to be working
number.
now.
They gotta be, you know, niggas.
Yeah.
Leave it to the
They-
black folks.
I know I called the right number. What's the number again?
They be confidently typing the wrong shit.
That's our phone.
Well, I don't know. Well, y'all, I just put the number down here in the comments, y'all. So
Hold on, let me
try
go
that
back
again.
and try to hit an extension.
Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. There are days where like I wake up and like everything is, I guess, cool, but then you walk in to brush your teeth and I don't know, you trip over the rug, and then after you trip over the rug, you shake that off and you brushing your teeth, and then you bump your head into the closet or some shit, and then after that, like you putting on clothes and your shirt ripped, like it's them type of days.
You're just clumsy.
Like it be like them type of days where like it's just like
Everything
little,
feel like it's going wrong.
yeah, like it be them type of days. How would you explain those type of days? You know,
That's when I go running.
I mean, I feel like it is. I mean, it's still emotion, so you can still choose to not get upset.
Yeah.
And those, I don't know. I think
because that's how it works for me. I don't like. For me, I'm so weird.
I think
emotion comes out of like it just. It just seems like things just fall out the sky for me. I don't know.
Tests from the universe.
It gotta be. That's the only.
Be like, okay, let me see if you really is elevated as you.
I think they be up there like I'm finna
do
fuck
this,
with her real
and then
quick.
do this,
Like
and
that's
then
how I
do this.
feel. I feel like they be doing that for real. Like they be like, oh, I'm bored. Let me shake this shit up.
Let me see, like you know,
because they don't be bored. I think it's all intentional.
Is this y'all personal? Like, is this what y'all think? Like, okay, so that's just how I be feeling at times.
You gotta say something.
Oh, go ahead.
like to me, life is like a big ass test. You know, like with
Definitely.
subjects, and I can't say the words I want to see. Like I can't get my shit going fast.
Yeah.
But like it's like you pass, you go on to the next chapter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the chapters are unlimited
Mm-hmm.
because unless you just gonna settle.
I
And
agree.
I was told not to settle. Not like let's say tomorrow I wake up and a motherfucker talking about 1.5 million. I probably can go get that in 5 months. Fuck your bench. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I probably could. Shit, I'm
1.5 mil.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
that's not a lot of money. I thought $1 billion was a lot of money.
$10,000 ain't a lot of money.
Man, 20,000.
20 ain't a lot of money.
30,
But any million,
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
that's a lot of.
I don't know
That's
where you're going
like
with
that's life changing. You lost me. You lost me.
He's saying as an advance though. He's not saying that he never gonna make it. He's saying basically you finna borrow $1 million for somebody. I'm not finna borrow no $1 million.
Oh, borrow $1 million. Oh, okay.
Let me go try to get that. You know.
Yeah, that's
that'll take a few.
Let me go do some features, shake some clubs up, and turn the fuck up.
So basically, you saying you ain't signing?
I want to, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be understood.
Okay.
It gotta be like if I say, "Hey, tomorrow let's drop."
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear no. Well, like I understand it. Like, all right, well, then, you know, we got him in front of you, and we got her single next week. That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But I still want to drop.
Mm-hmm.
So you trying to be independent?
Man,
Well,
I feel like
what's everybody's
look,
take
look,
on
look,
that?
This
too,
is
by
my
the way?
opinion.
If you get on a major label with other people that are there before you, that's seniority at that
Oh
point.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
don't have no
yeah.
choice.
But I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this right here, like all of us that's in this, low key, all the members, you know what I'm saying, on some real shit. I feel like we all came independent.
Yeah.
Nobody was holding your hand. Nobody was holding yours, all yours.
We all still.
No.
I
Nobody
can't say
held
that.
my-
I had somebody holding
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
mine. He was holding mine.
I ain't had nobody
That's so
holding.
cute.
I ain't had nobody
Y'all
holding
gonna be
mine.
friends for a
Like,
long
bro,
time.
like everything I done with this music shit was all me.
Mhm.
And like when I first started, like motherfuckers get mad about why you did that? Why you? What are y'all doing for me?
You guys, they're the Poochie Boys.
Bro, don't.
Poochie boys.
The Poochie Boys.
Like that's a
Right,
real
say
question.
it.
Like if somebody looking at you and telling you about how you live, what are you doing for me?
Yeah.
Like for real, like what are you bringing to this table
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
besides your opinion,
Right.
which don't matter to me? You're
Right.
part of my fucking thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
At all.
No.
Yeah, so opinions is another thing. Like how do you guys deal with, adversity like that? Because as artists, we all get people throwing. Everybody got an idea of how they feel like you should be doing things. Like,
Let me go first. That used to be my biggest setback, caring about what motherfuckers thought about me.
mhm.
You feel me? And I had to get out of there, and I got a little one. I don't want him to be. That nigga better not come sit there today. Man, fuck them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For real, like nigga,
For real, bro.
he ain't got a shit like you got a shit, bro. When he eat that bread, he might not shit for 2 days. You gonna eat this bread, you might go take shit off the back. You hear me?
Mhm.
So fuck the opinion. Like, and that's a setback. Caring about what people think. I ain't gonna lie. With the music, I kind of care because it's like, but at the same time, like I learned like just be you.
How do you take negative feedback when you get it?
And man, I take that like a punch to the face. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get a black eye, and you take it, you heal from it, and you know, it's all building, or it could break you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm pressure over here. I'm a diamond. The shit on my forehead for a reason. This symbolizes peace, purity, and some other stuff, you know. But like, that's how I look at the negative feedback. Cause like everybody not gonna see what you see.
Right.
You might see low key being in China.
Mm-hmm.
I might not see that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's a make or break
Mm-hmm.
with everything, like from your spouse's thoughts, your family thoughts, even your thoughts, because you know, like really, you are what matters. What you think matters, because it's like on the phone, what you think matters, because what you can control everybody in this motherfucking room.
For sure.
Like you can control everybody in this room.
Interesting. What do you mean by that?
Controlling your own perspective.
With you, if you standing on like, hey, I'm used to motherfucking music till I die. I'm gonna stay popping my shit. I'm gonna stay doing this. I can never be average.
Mm-hmm.
I can never settle for what you look at as average, nigga. I'm not fucking with that.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you control this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know this.
Very, 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 very good point. What about y'all? How do y'all handle adversity, opinions?
You wanna go first? I mean, we are going down the line, so you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hoochie Twins.
It's the Poochie.
The Poochie Twins.
I don't know. I don't condone that. So.
Now, we was in the studio one time and this guy called us the Poochie Boys.
The Poochie
The
boys.
Poochie
Yeah.
Boys. Why?
Shout out Toes, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start announcing y'all as the Poochie boys.
That's so cute, y'all.
Nah, bro, he was something funny. But how I take adversity,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, man. When I first started rapping, or when I first started, I was gonna be a rapper or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I held back because I first started doing this when I was like 18, 20, around that age. But I didn't release my first song officially until I was 26 because I was too busy worried about what people would think about my music. I kept on holding back. I was like, man, I'm gonna start, but I ain't gonna start. I'm gonna do this, but I ain't gonna do this. I had plenty of songs just sitting in the vault, and I was like, man, one day I'm gonna release it. One day I'm gonna release it. But I kept on asking my friend, hey, what y'all think about this? They're like, nah, that's not it. Kept on asking, what y'all think about this? Nah, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. And I was like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna stop listening to what everybody else thinks. And if I feel like it's ready, I'm just gonna release it. And that's when I released my first song, which was My Favorite Jeans. And I got such a good response from it. And people were like, man, you need to be steady doing this, bro. Like,
that's because people don't believe in you until you believe in you.
That's right. Oh man, that's so freaking true. That's so true. Like on me, yes, that's what you and I wanted you, and that's what I wanted to get out of you because like that's very true. Like before anybody else makes an opinion of you, you have to make you have to be like, this is who I am. And I swear for God, everybody else thinks that because you think that.
I tell everyone I run into, bro, you gotta be your own biggest fan.
You gotta be. You gotta do.
Because you can't build nothing up off of something that you don't even believe in.
Exactly.
It's not gonna like energy just don't work that way. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
You gotta first see this shit before
you see it. Yes. That's called manifestation.
It is
manifestation, y'all. See, I'm saying the spirit of the movement, y'all. It's so much. So we talked about paperwork last episode. Now we're getting down to what goes on the spiritual aspect. This is mental health too. You got to be prepared, honey.
Yeah, for sure.
People are going. You have to have your reasoning for everything that you do and be willing and able to stand behind it because it will be challenged. You will always be challenged. Yes. You will always, no matter what you do in life, you will be challenged and tested. Somebody is going to come up and be like, what made you start a radio station? You know what I'm saying? And why did you put these people on your radio station? You know what I'm saying? You get challenged all the time, regardless of what you do, especially as artists, because and the bigger you get, the more opinions you attract.
Yes.
OCT, what about you?
Adversity, I mean, I fucked with it when I was like young. So I came across it super duper early. And so now I'm at a point in my life now to where I don't let it affect me in a negative way. If anything, I use it to, you know what I'm saying, motivate me or push me to be greater. I laugh at people sometimes. I'm like, okay. Because I know a lot of times that adversity comes for two reasons. Because you either want me to be greater or you don't want me to be greater. That's all it is, right? And for the people that don't want me to be greater, I'm using that as motivation also.
Drake gonna be great because I'm always talking shit to him.
Drake said that jealousy is love and hate at the same time.
Exactly.
Like, and that was like some real ass shit.
I feel like hate is really love.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Nigga hate you so much but love you so much that they don't want to see you up because I don't know how to explain it, but it's like that shit. That's how I feel.
A lot of this too is past emotional trauma with cultures or just groups of people not knowing how to truly express how they feel about something. So if I'm angry and upset, I might project on you because I don't know how to handle what I'm going through. So really, I'm not even upset with you. Me taking that on you don't have shit to do with you, nothing. I just don't know how to handle my own shit.
I know. I tell people a lot.
Hold on.
What's up?
Say that. One more again.
Which one?
The hate.
Hey, you know, hate really be love and hate all at the same time. Like, nigga hate you so much but love you so much. Like, niggas don't be want to see you really win, but they want to see you win at the same time. But really, they either want to be on the side of you,
and
or they want to be you.
Yes.
And that's really what it really be.
They
like,
know you deserve to be where you're at, and they hate that they're not there. Like, you know, that's
envy, man.
It isn't.
I be telling people, I be like, you got people that's gonna show you love. You got people that's gonna show you just in case love, just in case you make it, just in case. You
And that's what I'm not.
That's
what I'm not with. Like, bruh, you gonna be here when I don't have shit.
Yeah.
Cause don't come when.
Don't be popping in and out. Don't be doing that shit.
Man, don't.
Bro, I just made a stats about that on Facebook, bro. I was like, I said something along the lines of.
I got to follow you on Facebook.
You said you Facebook, bro?
Yeah.
You better.
Look here,
You
bro.
better.
It was along the lines of me saying, like, it's cool that y'all can't come out and support me right now. Just know when I make it, I'm not gonna be able to, take care of you like you think I am.
I don't have no money. I don't have no cars. I don't have no tickets. I don't have
treat it the
nothing.
same way. Treat it the same way as when I was
Well,
down.
in my post the other day too, I actually put this. I said, I wonder how many self-righteous parents gonna turn down that secular money once they devil child grow up or blow up or whatever. And then I say stuff to fuck with Christians all the time. I ain't even gonna lie. I do it on purpose because I grew up around them and just they just get me because they just get me. Not all of them. There's some real people in the world, y'all, but I grew up around them, so the judgment be real. So I just be saying shit. I be wanting them to talk shit about me. Like I just be like, get under my comments, please, so I can disturb your bubble that you feel that you're in. But and it's so true because they'll have everything to say about what you talking about and how you moving and what you got going on, but they won't take the time out to understand why this is important to you or why you do this, or nobody takes the time to understand where a person is coming from.
They quick to throw the Bible at you though.
Yeah, and it goes beyond the Christians too. Like people in general don't seem to take the time out to understand where a person is coming from. I'm that type of person. Exactly. I'm the type of person that I'm be like, even if I don't agree, I'm be like, I'm always like this naturally. I can't even do anything about it. I'm like, well, I see where they coming from because they feel like this, but what they don't know is you feel like this. You know what I'm saying? And yada, yada, yada. And because people are so prideful and don't want to have those conversations, they want to throw slugs and just be mad because they just want to carry that weight for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? They go through life missing a lot of blessings and a lot of opportunities because you could have just took the time out to figure out what the issue was, or how is it that because I know my intentions. So if I take this candle and this sign falls or whatever, I know that I probably just drunk too much Stella Rosa, and you know what I'm saying, and I wasn't thinking, I just wanted to light the candle. But if Malcolm be like, why did you you just wanted to knock down the Real Talk 100 radio sign, that's not my intention. So then we get to have a conversation and we be like, look, I'm drunk, I've been drinking too much, I just kind of it was a candle, I lit it, I like candles. And then that's when Malcolm be like, oh well, okay then, cool, I just with everything that was going on, I didn't know whether you was trying to sabotage the brand or what. And people think just like that. Like a situation can escalate just like that without communication.
You know what the problem be though? Everybody always looking for the negative and not the positive.
Right.
And you need to pull a bit, man.
Right.
That's where shit go wrong at though, bro. Like nobody want to communicate. Nobody want to sit down and can we just talk? Nobody want to.
Yeah.
Nobody want to fucking argue.
Everybody want to argue. Nobody want to be the bigger person. Nobody want to just figure out what it is because it's always something. I promise you, it's always.
No one wants to take accountability for anything.
One more time.
It's gonna keep falling.
Just give me here. Just give it here. Yeah.
You know what? If I put some more wine in it won't fall.
I ain't going to go.
That's right.
But yeah, I don't know. I handle. What was your question? Adversity.
Mm-hmm.
I still think I have a problem, y'all.
Hey, with that.
I still handle adversity.
I heard all them songs.
Yes, I have an issue with people coming to me with negativity about myself and my brand. I have an issue with that. I don't know how to tone it down because I stand on everything I'm building. I stand on everything I say. Like I'm not big enough to apologize when I do fuck up though. But
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, she
that
said
must
that.
be a woman thing, man.
She said that.
Well,
this one over here the same way.
What?
It might be a Pisces
You just
thing
said
because
even
they
when you're
both
wrong,
the
you
same
don't-
sign.
You a Pisces too?
Yeah, she a Pisces.
Well, I said I can.
Oh, I thought you said you can.
Yeah, I thought you
No, I
said
said
you
I can.
It was worded wrong, babe, because it did sound like you were saying you was like, I'm not big enough to apologize.
Yeah.
You meant I'm
I'm
big
not
enough.
too big to apologize. is
Good.
what I
Why?
mean.
Okay.
I've apologized a million times to when I fuck up, but he a Pisces too.
See, I'm gonna be real. I don't like arguing.
I'ma argue.
Yeah,
I would walk the fuck. I don't even have you looking fucking stupid.
I'm not. I'm gonna argue.
He's gonna argue.
I'm gonna get my point across.
Hey,
I hate that
exactly.
shit.
I gotta really care. I really just care about you to argue with you.
I gotta care. I gotta feel like it's like beneficial for my life. Because if I don't feel like it's gonna, if I don't care,
Every single time I'm gonna argue.
He likes to argue. So when we on the ride home and he want to start an argument, I sit in silence. I sit in silence because I don't have the energy to be arguing with nobody.
I do that real quick. And that be making people pissed off. They be mad as hell because they be over there talking to themselves. And I'm the queen of tuning your ass out. I be in my head thinking about what I'm gonna cook when I get home.
I used to argue with mine. You hear me? Like I'd be arguing with her, and nigga, she not talking, so I'm getting more mad.
What are you talking about though? But you talking about significant others?
Yeah, my significant other nigga, I be arguing. Man, I be arguing with about some shit.
Else,
I'm in my feelings. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care who it is.
I'm in my feelings arguing with her, and she just not talking.
Granny,
I'm getting more
That mama
mad.
can get it.
we gonna get this work.
I'm getting more mad because she not talking. So I'm like, motherfucker, you annoying me now?
But I feel like once I get to the point of arguing, it's because I'm really trying to get my point across because I'm tired of saying it. So once I start going back and forth, or it's some annoying people that just keep annoying me, and now I feel like this is the energy you want, so I'm gonna give it to you. That's how I am.
I just want to make sure we don't have to get into it.
I just gotta give a fuck about it. Like, and it's so hard for me to care. Like, it's really difficult for me to care. Like, I am as sweet as y'all probably think I am, but the things that I really just give energy to are very few and far between. Like, I mostly give most energy to myself, and if it ain't got nothing to do with me, then I probably ain't got much for it because I can't identify it saying got shit to do with me. So yes. So,
but that's what I'm saying. If we arguing, then it do got something to do with me.
But hence why we don't argue because we
don't argue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm arguing with everybody else.
You don't want nobody arguing.
We're not gonna be arguing.
I'm not
worried about it.
I'm returning that back to Sandra. That's right. Talking about he ain't argued.
Y'all are giving out free wisdom.
Say big bro.
Hey.
Say big bro. I got enough of this shit to pass on. You hear me? From generation to generation, station
That's
to
what
station.
we're trying to do though. That's why this is a movement.
You should have been here.
This is the spirit of the movement.
This ain't just music.
Hey, I be busy grinding, man. See, I be busy grinding, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What are you talking about?
Bro, honestly, Key, you was talking a while ago, and I didn't want to seem disrespectful because we was over here cracking up. Because he was trying to stop somebody from talking, and Lavi got up and dapped him up.
He was like, oh, and then he did like that, and then Lavi.
I was rolling. I'm telling you, I was rolling.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to repeat.
Yeah,
It was all good.
Hey, this my.
He was like, I'll dap you.
It was just a moment for us.
Yeah, I was feeling out what he was saying. That shit, he was hitting me.
This my first time being on something like this.
Really?
I can't tell.
I can't tell. He was made for this shit.
Hey, bro, like my mama told me when I was like 4 years old, nigga, Lil Sammy was on TV. I think I liked the way or some shit. I don't remember.
Yeah.
She told me this is what I was gonna do. My mom was the first motherfucker told me, but she was the first motherfucker also ain't believe in me.
Ain't that something? I can
And
relate.
you know this real. I ain't trying to. I love the fuck out of her name on me, but like, it's like I said no. As I got older, I started seeing it, and then like when I started seeing it, she started believing it. She was like, man, fuck no, I ain't raising that. So like when I got older and I could start investing in me, I started doing that. And nobody saw it. Everybody had their opinions. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Y'all giving me money? Are y'all spending $250 on a studio session? Are you dropping $300 on a session? It's $75 for $75 an hour. 4 hours, that's $300. I'm going in that bitch. I'm putting in work. You know. So like, don't let nobody tell you, try to control you. None of that whack ass shit. They try that.
If I listen to people telling me what I can't do, Lokey would not exist.
Man, say that again.
I wouldn't be where I am today.
Man, say
The more people tell me no, the more I go for it.
Yeah,
That's motivation right there. Every no is motivation.
I love proving people wrong in solid.
Because now I gotta.
Now I ain't even gonna lie. I had to grow to that point or whatever, because I just be like, oh my God, like, you know, it seemed like nothing wants this to happen, and I like take it as, well, maybe I'm just not supposed to be doing it. You know what I mean? And then I really wanted something, and that's really what it took. I really wanted something. I could just feel it in my loins, wherever they're located. And I was like, okay, I'm doing this. And then, you know, when people or things started getting in the way, then I'm like, oh, okay, no, this is what I want to do, so I'm gonna make it happen. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that I learned from Keo, because she's a fighter. Like, she is a fighter. I done seen her, like, she like probably gonna like survive during nuclear war or some shit, because this bitch does not give up. And she taught me about pushing like against the grain, you know what I mean? And then in turn, I shared with her about having a little patience while pushing against the grain.
That's that skill.
You know, so you know what I mean, like that voice of reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't blow up everybody, babe. Like,
I say, because she's saving a lot of y'all.
Yeah, I be saving a lot of y'all, believe it or not.
On that note, she does me the same way.
Yeah.
I'm the pit bull.
Yeah.
And I want to show you I'm a pit bull.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
should be like, babe.
It's not even worth it.
Please feed him a little sugar first.
I'm a firm believer in that. And I was raised that if you don't have nothing nice to say,
don't say it at all. Yeah.
If somebody's being mean to you, thank them for that.
Yeah.
That's their problem, not yours.
Yeah, that was
and,
me.
You know, like, what hurts me when we're arguing is when he ignores me.
Okay, I got you.
You know, I don't like to argue either, but to be ignored is like the worst thing he can do to me.
Yeah,
he knows that.
Yeah.
We're both very affectionate, touchy-feely type people, and he will literally move all the way to the edge of the bed to sleep. And I'm like,
Petty!
Oh, that's
Petty!
Petty!
See, that's some shit I do though. I ain't
Petty.
gotta say shit. I just move.
You saying petty like you don't do it.
I definitely do it. Like,
I'm not doing that.
She did it today.
It's because she's the talker, and I be like,
we was laying down today, and I forgot what happened, but like her leg was on top of me, and she got mad.
I sent
and,
somebody a different cash app than the one she wanted me to send them, and she was like,
because we're trying to run a business, and we're trying to keep numbers and
let's
stats all in
keep
one
we
spot,
gotta
and
keep
she
it. We gotta keep it consistent, and you don't know how to handle money sometimes, and blah 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 blah. And so then I was like, I wasn't thinking. I just put the cash up. I was like, they gonna get it either way.
But in the midst of this, she snatched her leg away like she got a problem.
We was cuddled up, and you know how you foot to foot, like I moved mine.
I fell asleep.
I'll wait till he go to sleep, and I'll all the way up on him. He's like, I'm mad. And don't you be rubbing your butt up on tonight. Just go to sleep. But when he gets mad at somebody and he wants to attack, he's got that street mentality. You know, he's a fighter. Yeah. And I'm like, baby, nope. Just tell them thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Smile in their face, because I don't care how mad I am at you. I don't care how many times you talk behind my back. If you walk past me in a hall, I'm gonna tell you hello. Yeah, me too. I'm like that too.
Y'all know how it is though. If you ever been in the street,
I have a full conversation with somebody I know don't like me, like eye to eye.
Because if I don't fuck with you and I walk past you,
gonna know it. Yeah,
I'm gonna make it. It's not only will I not speak to you, but I'm gonna make it real uncomfortable for you.
She will.
I will make it.
I'll be doing that shit because I know this just happened like maybe when I was back in Dallas. One of my homeboys was conversating with a group of people I don't fuck with. So I purposely walked over. I was like, hey, what's up with you? Good? I'm chopping it up with them. I stopped their full conversation. Yeah,
I do shit like that too.
They know not to do shit.
I do shit like that.
So they know not to say nothing. I had a full conversation with them, everything. Then I walked away. They started back talking. I walked over there again just to be petty, just sit there, stop talking again. Yeah.
But you know, I've always been told that you keep your friends close and your
enemies closer. Yeah.
Because when you're doing what you're doing, you're giving them exactly what they want.
Yes.
If you talk to them and are pleasant to them, and they're gonna be like,
they confused. They get confused. And honestly, with me, I ain't even gonna lie. I want to get to know you. I don't care if you like me or not. I want to get to know you. Like, I want to get to know you because I want to be able to predict what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And how you react. And I can once I get to know you. I can't do that if I tell you fuck you and you like dip off from me. Like, nah, I want to know who are you? You know what I'm saying? What you on? You know?
It's fuck you.
So,
you can do.
Yeah.
You can definitely go.
2 different strategies for sure. So,
But
yeah.
it works for both of us.
It does.
At
Both
the end
of
of the day, though, they're
There's
gonna
no
need
right
you
or
before
wrong
you
way to
need
do it.
them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
no,
that's the mentality
always.
I keep.
But I can't even lie. I had to stop telling her her way was wrong or stop assuming that her way was wrong because these people, it gets the same reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same reaction, like from
And all
both
these
sides,
people-
no
and
matter
all
which
these
way.
people still come back around.
They still come
and
back around.
apologizing, whether- they
Yeah,
do it publicly,
like no,
though.
all of this, all
They'll
this
bring the
loud
They'll bring
industry
the drama to
beef.
the internet.
Yeah,
slander me
they'll
publicly.
go off and they hop in her DM
Oh, I'm
like,
sorry, it wasn't really
and
like
I'm
that.
going through a lot, and this is happening, and
I was
that's
like,
happening.
No, bro, get on live, get on live, get on your post and say how you fucked up and
Yeah,
slander
let's
my
bring
name.
the same energy you did with
real
your
shit.
Yeah,
exactly. So
but they
once-
do that,
once
so
it
I
gets-
be like, well,
Once it gets to the point to where you're begging me for sympathy and I don't have it, it's just not there. No sympathy, no empathy. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you're going through. I don't care what your people going through. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to rekindle nothing. I don't want to mend nothing. Nothing. It's just like you dead to me.
Say, if you say fuck me on live, don't get in the DM and inbox me. Hey, bro, nah, nigga, get back on live.
And unfuck me.
Hey, all that. Yeah, say, hey, man, get live be on this bitch. Get live be on this. You can see me say I'm sorry.
Especially
Don't be
when,
no bitch ass niggas, man.
especially when it comes to situations where I have personally tried to mend something. Like I went to the other party and tried to make something die down, and then they still on that rah shit. And so I'm still on that level too. I tried to die down. You don't want to die down? Okay, then I'm on whatever you want. But then when you ready and when you calm down, you ready to come back to me. No, I'm still on that same shit. You don't get too many chances with me because I'm real cool. And it really do take a lot to make me upset.
It does.
But I that's why I don't understand. I be chilling, you know.
I love to
I walk
smile
around
on your
bad.
face
no, babe,
and post shit on Facebook that says,
you a time bomb.
"Oh, so you don't fuck with me no more?"
But that's
But you still
always
watching,
with people that
you know, I like to do
already-
Yeah, it don't
Things
take
like
much.
that.
It just take any level of fuck shit, like, and then it's
You
just
don't
up
fuck shit,
immediately.
man.
I don't.
And then she has no patience for any of the nothing,
No bullshit.
I don't want
Zero.
to
nothing.
bullshit.
I have to
Zero
figure
patience,
out.
zero tolerance.
I have to
Yes.
figure out exactly what do you, okay, are you saying this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, nah, we're not doing that. Like, you know what I mean? But
You know what I
Yeah.
think is the biggest problem though is listening to other people and not getting to know the person yourself. People will
yeah,
come
yeah.
in this industry,
Yeah.
8 years
Middleman
that we've
shit.
been doing this. People will come to us and say, "Well, I don't fuck with her, so
Yeah.
y'all can't fuck with her."
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
what
yeah.
you got going on? is
Ain't
what
got
you doing
nothing
there.
to do
Let
with
me
me.
form my own opinion.
Let me
on
form
something.
my own opinion. Yes.
Because we're gonna disown them because you got into a beef. But guess what? Next week y'all be kissing ass.
Yes.
And we're gonna be the bad guys.
And we're
both
gonna-
y'all gonna talk.
Yes,
about it.
exactly.
Welcome
Y'all
to my
keep that
life,
over there.
Lisa.
If y'all don't fuck with each other, that's fine. Keep
Right.
it separate. But at the end of the day, until they do something to us personally,
Yeah.
It don't matter.
That's why
Business.
we allow people on our team to experience things on their own too. We definitely share our experiences, you know what I'm saying, but we allow them to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, make your own choice, you know what
If
I'm
we
saying?
ever told y'all not to go fuck with certain promoters, I'll tell y'all I'm not going if y'all book a show
You
there.
might not fuck with them,
But
but
I
you say,
don't
y'all niggas
never,
fuck.
if that's what y'all want to do, go do it.
Mhm.
Now there are granted a couple of promoters that have personally bullshitted us as a group
Yeah,
that we
well,
just don't go out to no more.
well
but
then
if
they
have,
tarnish
like,
their own
single
shit at
events
that
they
point.
want to go to, I'll never tell them don't go fuck with these
On
people.
stuff like that, like why walk through the storm if they already telling you when it's coming?
Well, sometimes people that's their way. I'm one of them people. I gotta go figure out myself.
She
There's
wants
three
to.
sides.
I'm
Their
that
side,
person.
Their side, and
The actual truth. I know that though, so that's why, like, yeah, I do it. Like, I don't really give a fuck about what you went through because me, I know for a fact one thing for sure, that me and you are two different people, and I'm gonna definitely maneuver in a different way besides you. So I'm gonna see, you know what I'm saying, like what. You know what is really talking about from mine, and I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, well, I see what this person talking about, or well, I don't. I see what they talking about, but I know how to, you know what I'm saying, maneuver around it. That's just how I am, though.
You better when you can look at a person and read them off the jump.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody talk that red flag shit now, like, man, you know, like, you just gotta know, like, this motherfucker ain't right off the jump. Like, I could look at a nigga, all female, and just tell him, motherfucker ain't worth shit. Yeah. And that's not saying nothing bad about him, but it's just like I can look at you and tell, like, your intentions ain't right. So why would I fuck with you? And I can tell, like, you know, I done been around motherfuckers that talk down on motherfuckers, and then they be in that same motherfuckers.
But at the same time, though, I agree with you. But at the same time, to really be able to judge someone else's character good, you have to know yourself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people out here be judging other people, and they don't even know themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know. That's just how I feel personally.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because how are you to say this is this way, this is this way, if you don't even know what's this way and this way in your own situation?
Right.
Like,
well, in this industry, a lot of people talk shit about you because you're doing something they wish they were doing.
Yeah.
Or you're doing something better than them.
Yeah.
Or you thought of something before they did.
Yeah.
Or you might even be doing the same thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, instead of just being like, hey, I see what y'all are doing. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know.
Or to collab and make something bigger, but people don't want to do that.
No. Me and Keo already talked about this. And we had a run in, I don't know, 5-6 months ago or so, I don't know, where somebody started, the radio thing, the podcast thing in Houston for the underground. Fast forward, this is, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago they started. Here we are 15 years later. Real Talk 100 Radio is trying to do it. So we get attacked out of nowhere. Because I started this.
Yeah,
y'all ain't doing nothing. I was like,
what? And that's like so besides the point. There are like 16,000 places you can get a hamburger, and all of them are different.
Not even that. I think of it as a freeway. The freeway got multiple lanes. You on an interstate, you got up to 5 or 6 lanes. All these lanes go in the same direction. We all doing the same shit, but we in our own lanes going our own speed. However, if there was only one lane for us to do this, we'd all be moving slow as fuck trying to get there. So why not branch out and have more opportunities for everybody? I don't know what be wrong with everybody, to be honest.
So what you're doing it doesn't mean somebody else can't.
Right, exactly.
And for you to start this, and we ain't never heard of you, doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it means something.
It does.
If you are,
I didn't know.
Everybody would know you.
Yeah, like I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we had said, oh, there's lots of promoters, so why should we start a day promoting? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many blessings people would miss out on while thinking that way? My platform is. Look, undeniably, our platform is different from any others out there. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing to compare to. You know what I'm saying? Other than the fact that we both love music. That's the only thing we've concluded in similarities. Like, so, hey.
We've been out there to everywhere.
Y'all tired of going to clubs. Y'all tired of going to these whack ass clubs. Well, they don't give you your flowers. The DJ ain't really fucking with you. The club promoter giving you a hard time and giving them your money. Come fuck a Lokey The Movement on Thursday nights. We have to go out and lounge with the shit. You heard me?
We like the shit, man.
And we're gonna show you love. We're gonna clap for you. You know what I'm saying?
Good vibes all the time, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna drop a quick bomb.
Okay.
Oh hell.
That number there, been right there all night.
Yeah.
It'll drop out to 0. When it drop out to 0 and go back to 4, like it is now, that means 4 people dropped off and then 4 people jumped back on. So it's been like that about 5 times a night. So let's just say it's 20 people watching. Why is only 3 motherfucking likes up there?
Right.
Hey,
Motherfuckers.
Why? Yeah,
Yeah.
listening.
Hey, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I've heard that too.
But they don't like a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas are good at that too. You niggas will watch a nigga story, 500 views on the story, 5 likes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga, why are you watching me, bro?
Hey, but honestly, in the marketing world, y'all, like likes is like the bottom of the totem pole. Like shares really count. Shares and views, like they count really the most.
That's what most people look at.
Yeah.
We're in the process of getting monetized right now. And
Yeah.
Views is everything.
Yeah, views is everything. So, But, so you'll talk about something. And this is what really, really, really irks my brain. You'll be talking about something really, really, really good. And instead of somebody commenting on your page because they don't want other people to see it, they'll get in your inbox. And it's like, why the fuck you didn't comment on it? Go back to the page because that's how we're tracking everything. Right.
I'm not going to talk to you in my inbox. If I wanted to talk to you in my inbox, I'd just send out inbox.
Right. Exactly.
Sorry, you don't want nobody to see that you're interested.
Right.
It
Yes.
don't work like that over here.
It goes back to people not being themselves.
Yep.
Fuck the world, man. Man, when I'm on this stage, nobody's in that room with me. When I'm performing, it's just me in there. I don't see no nigga in that bitch. I don't see no females. Y'all may interact because I'm telling myself, all right, we're gonna do this tonight. We're gonna do this. We're gonna find one female tonight and just go with her, fuck with her. We're gonna go turn them up. That's just what I love doing. But like in actuality, like nobody exists in this room when I'm doing this shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, honestly, when I'm on stage, like, but I've been doing this since I was younger, though. Like, when I'm on stage, like, I'm like, I don't know where I'm looking at. I do look at direct people a lot of times because I just really be wanting people to feel what I feel. Like, I feel so much every time I sing. I don't care how many times I sing average. I feel the same way as when I first, like, sung it for the very first time or when I first wrote it. So I'll make eye contact a lot with certain people wherever my eyes fall, just so I can like show you like, hey, like I'm like I want you to feel this, grab some of this energy, you know what I'm saying, and feel it, because like I'm not hiding from you, you know what I mean? I'm not hiding from you. Like I'm coming at you, world. Like I'm looking right at you, you know what I mean? Stared Death in the face and took his mask off. Yes, I'm like right at you. I'm on you, like, and you gonna get this. You're gonna hear this. So I don't know, either way, it's the point's gonna get across. But that's the spirit of the movement.
So we're talking about the spirit of the movement tonight, and we're talking so far about, we've touched on, I made my little jab or whatever. But let's tie it back into what y'all are actually trying to do. Because everybody that's watching and getting up off this motherfucker taking it the wrong way. So make it clear.
Wait, what they taking the wrong way?
That you are everything y'all are saying.
Hey, man,
but you gotta
instead of looking at the positives, they taking all the negatives.
But what are they saying though?
What are they saying on here? Nothing. I just wanted to be clear what y'all's intent
is. So the intent of this is to basically show and solidify why we do this music shit. Like there's more to it. We've talked about paperwork before, and we've talked about merchandising, the business end of it. But there is something also magical and spiritual about what we do as well. And each of us is inspired in that way. And when we talk about spirituality, we're talking about things that go on in the subconscious, things that you can't feel. You can't touch faith or see hope, or hear love, but you can definitely feel them, internally with your spirit. So that's what we're talking about, the unconscious importance of music.
This is all about you being in tune with yourself.
Exactly.
You are your star player.
And maybe that's why, Malcolm, that's why they're not interacting, because they're not in tune with themselves and they ain't got nothing to do with us. This message is for the people who are. Okay. So if people, especially our culture, Black people, we are attracted to drama. We attracted to mess. So you notice when people thought we was gonna come on here talking shit. Everybody was tuned in.
Mhm.
But now we actually talk about some shit with some substance. Don't nobody want to listen. They don't have nothing to do with us.
Hello.
Hey, look at man.
Right.
We ain't gonna say, man. We ain't finna talk about or bash a nigga on here. That's not what we here for. I'm not here for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do it on a song, and I ain't even gonna be on that like that. Like, you know, that's not what we doing.
Don't get none of my engine.
That's what I'm trying to get to, because a lot of people will take what you said in the first hour and say, "Yeah, they don't know what this bullshit," but you're only explaining both sides. You know, it's like this, but it's really like this. You know, but they won't take it like that. They'll only hear.
I'm gonna tell you this,
the
man.
negative part.
This is for anyone that has ever or is currently questioning the credibility or of Lokey, period, whether we're positive or anything like that. Do y'all? I'm talking about spiritual people too, religious people too. If we was really on that shit, I'm saying me, since everybody want to put me as the bad guy of all this shit. So I'm just speaking for myself right now. If I was really the person that people out here trying to make me to be, do y'all think God would bless me with all this that I have right now? Would that even like logically make sense to any religious or spiritual person if energy is like you get what you receive?
Now let's
you
talk.
get out what you put into this shit. So if this shit is constantly growing every week. Y'all been to a show. Everybody sees it. It grows every week. My team is getting bigger. I have a team full of loyal, of like the most loyal motherfuckers in Houston, like super talented. Y'all really think God would bless me with all this if I was really this person that everybody is making me out to be?
So could you answer this? So like my dad called me like the other day or whatever. So my dad does all this stuff
Shout
too.
out to Dad.
He's like an actor and singing and stuff like that. But my dad's also a bishop, pastor and stuff. So he was like, he said that the world doesn't want, or the secular artists are part of the world, like, you know, always get most of the credit. Like he said, it's easier for secular artists than it is gospel. What do you say that? You know, what do you say to stuff like that or comments like that to say?
I mean, because gospel people only have one audience. You can't get mad because your music is not being pushed all the way across the world when your music is only out there for one
type of person. Exactly.
So you can't blame everybody for not fucking with it. I don't. If I'm in the club on Sundays, how I'm gonna know about your music? Because I'm not at church on Sundays.
Right. Exactly.
So
that's like one of my points, because again, like I said,
their marketing too.
Spirituality is nostalgic.
If your
to me.
homeboy that's driving trucks never heard the song because he ain't never in church,
right? So and my whole thing has been like, everybody ain't gonna be in the church, but everybody needs the church. So you know, I put the church on 2 feet and a mohawk, honey, and we out here in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? Still talking about that good shit. You know what I'm saying? And still cussing it all. But my intent is still for you to live a healthy life. My intent is still for you to be blessed.
We're being real. I'm being 100% who God put me here to be.
To be why I'm at this point in my life.
Blessed. That's why these opportunities keep coming out of nowhere. That's how I'm able to provide opportunities to my team and to other artists.
Say that.
So and whatever negative thoughts that people, y'all just, that's for y'all to deal with. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of trying to clear it up. I'm tired of trying to save face on my name. I'm trying to drag my name out the dirt. Y'all can have it because we're constantly growing. So I'm not worried about it. Y'all not stopping nothing. Y'all not gonna prevent nothing from happening. So it's really whatever, to be honest. I don't have nothing else to say on that topic. We just gonna do us. We're gonna keep doing this, and that's just what it is.
And that's just what it is, and what it needs to be for everybody. To be honest with you, with all the energy that goes into hating motherfuckers, you can love a whole lot more. So,
you take about 5% off that hate your ass doing, and put that 5 on some love. I bet you'll feel better about yourself too.
Yeah, your life will change for real.
Man,
I'm telling you, y'all, like for real. Like I'm talking about.
A great man once told me, "Nigga, get your weight up, not your hate up."
That's right. That's right.
And I stand on that. Get your weight up, not your hate up. Like, what the fuck are you mad at him for? Cause he's advancing.
Amen.
Nigga, go ask him what did he do. Have a conversation with him. He could probably enlighten you on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Point you in some directions.
Yeah, so all those people really just those people just
I'm big, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll joke with you on the internet all day. I'll go back and forth. I'll argue with you, but I'm really not. I'm not threatened. I don't feel threatened by nobody out here. Not a single soul. And that's just what it is.
I feel lost without MUSE.
Huh?
I feel lost without MUSE not being here.
You feel lost without MUSE being here?
Like once she walked in, I was like, damn, where did we go from
She
here?
been out here for a half a second.
I mean, I'm like, damn, where we go from here? Like,
I'm not good at this one.
It's like, man, hey, I ain't gonna lie.
You got it.
Check us on all platforms. LiveE Checkers. Go
Yeah.
stream that mixtape. Hey, song.
make sure y'all go stream that My Prayer, man.
Go stream all that.
For shit show.
Keo the Key. CBOM Ray. Live OCT word.
We trying to play on our time.
So Keo,
Yes, sir.
just to rehash and tell the listening audience, make sure everybody knows where you're coming from. What is the spirit of Lokey?
The spirit of Lokey is we really, whether people want to believe it or not, we're really coming from a really positive place. There's so much positive energy around us. We just want to. We are a group of artists that are helping each other elevate.
Yep.
And
Check us out on Thursday, bro.
That's in every aspect with our music and our personal lives. We try to help each other out however we need it, and we're trying to like spread that energy back out first into our shows. When we go out to other places where people invite us out, we try to share the same love. We just it's all about love. It's for real.
Sure.
Like it's all love. It's all love for real.
So
And if people can't see it,
that's why we joined.
I'm
Well,
not
that's
gonna-
why I joined.
Mhm.
I seen all the love.
There's no one else, no other. What
Right.
other promoters you know out here
I can tell the
got a team full of people out here?
I can tell the story.
Hold on.
It's
What other promoters you know that got 20 group of not other promoters but artists out here really pushing their brand?
And this point.
It's one or two, but not. I haven't seen them move the way y'all have. I haven't been touched. When I walk into a venue, and we've been to several. When I walk into a venue and I see artists wearing your brand, that's impressive. I don't see that. I don't see that nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. Who got teams out here in merch for real? Like really doing this. This is a movement for real. And this is why people are upset. They're not upset because Keo was talking shit. They upset because Keo was saying how she felt and she still prospered and managed to build this shit up out of nothing when y'all thought that I was gonna be somewhere laying in somebody's dirt. And that's not the case.
I'm gonna tell this story. I moved to Houston, right? I wasn't even out here a month when I was out here, and I was out with my dog. It was gonna perform at Sold Out for Kane, and she was there, and she was doing her shit. I told her, I don't know if she heard me, I'm fucking with you. She was doing Smoking Mirrors, and she done another song. I don't remember that one. I remember Smoking Mirrors, but that bitch was too hard when I heard them motherfucker. But like, long story short, bro, like, I ain't really had no money. A nigga named Newski, I don't know if I'm saying bro name right, but like he was plugged in with Kane. He telling Kane all about me, like, you need to fuck this nigga right here. He hot, because I've been visited a few times and I performed for him through the same people I was there with. So they ended up leaving me that I wanted to stay because I was fucking with the vibe. I watched her perform, I watched MUSE perform, and I ended up performing. So when it was all said and done, Kane was like, hey, y'all lock bro in. And she took me under her fucking wing. And I got to be at the first Lokey show when it was at Woosah. And I just kept coming out. I stayed committed. I wanted to be a part of the shit the whole time. I think I told her one time, she was like, man, I got too much going right now. I can't use no new members.
Because in the beginning, I wasn't. Like, I promise, I tell everybody, I had no intentions of Lokey being this big ever. Man. It was never even a dream of mine. All of this shit just happened. That's why I'm saying, like, no one can stop this. I didn't even ask for this and it's happening. So it can't be stopped.
I've been
Sure didn't, honey, because we was like, we met each other and was like, we just gonna be artists and we gonna combine our money. We was supposed to be out of here, honey. We was gonna go on trips. We was gonna be at big showcases. Our plans together was like totally different. And then Lokey happened, and this has just been our lives. We didn't even control it, so we know it's out of everybody else's
But that's
hands.
what it is. So, like,
But you can still do all that.
Yeah, we know, but it was just a different at the moment,
It's just, love is some powerful shit.
Yeah.
Like real love.
It's bigger than
love
us
is
now.
some powerful shit. That's how I'm assuming that's how y'all build real talk.
Look, there's a TikTok that I have been talking about all day. I told him, you're gonna be with me, or I'm gonna be with you, or we're gonna be together. I like to give you options.
That's
right. You sound just like her.
You got 3 options. That's it.
3 options.
A, B,
Which
or C.
one you want?
That's all the same option.
But that's what it is, and I feel like
sounds just like you.
I tell her all the time. I feel like that's how we were able to build up Lokey too. It's off of love. Like we loved each other. We spread the love. We started meeting people. Difference. We started meeting people that grew love for us. We love them back, and we sharing love. It's
well, in any business though, you really need to have that partner, a true partner, not just a business partner, but a true partner. Because if you're building something and your partner is not involved in that, it will only reach a certain level because you don't have that support and that grind.
And they're gonna either be gone or get with it. Like that's the only 2 options.
I started working at 13, had my own place, my own car, my own badass job at 16. And I've worked 3 jobs my whole life. Grinding and hustling is like in my blood. You can't take that away from me.
Yeah.
But I've never met anybody that even compares to me. It's either like my ex-husband was a suit and tie guy. He shut off the clock at 2:00 and there was nothing else going on. But I met somebody that's grind was just as hard, that wanted all the same things, willing to put in the work. And the more, because we go through storms like tsunamis regularly, and a lot of it is based on jealousy, people not liking what we're doing.
It be people on the outside. Yes,
exactly.
It be people on the outside.
And we've came through all them storms stronger, baby. You can't touch us. You can't touch us.
It be because they want what you have. They want to be in your position. They want to wear your shoes. And honestly, you can't even wear my goddamn slides. I'm gonna throw them bitches back in and get your shit, dog.
Every time they throw a storm at us, I'm like, baby, you ready?
Basically.
Right.
Because we know, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I mean, sometimes that storm affects us, but we don't let it destroy us.
Right.
You know, we try to stay on the same page with each other, but we're 2 completely different people with 2 completely different outlooks on stuff. And we have to do a lot of talking to try to figure out how we're going to make it to the end of the storm. But at the end of the day, if these storms have not destroyed our relationship, baby, I don't know what would. I don't. And I wouldn't want to build with anybody else, because where he's weak, I'm strong. Where I'm weak, he's strong.
Exactly.
And we balance each other so perfectly. And we hate working with each other because I like play the boss role because I'm a control freak, and he don't like that. But I don't know how to be any other way. I've been a boss since I was a boss, you know. So I don't know how to not be a boss. But I do my homework. I do my research. I really check up on stuff. And, you know, he's gotten good at that now. But when I know something he don't know, he's like, I'm not doing it that way. Well, yes, you are.
Comment, put it up there, please.
You know, because I'm like, okay, well, if you work for somebody else, would you talk to her like that? No, you would not. I want him to have the same respect for me that he would have for somebody else if he was in business with them. Because a regular
I know
partner,
what you mean. I know what you mean.
He wouldn't be like, bitch. No, you wouldn't talk to her like that. Don't talk to me like that.
Yeah, I agree with Kimberly though.
What'd she say? People don't even want what you have. They just want you.
Yes.
They just don't want you to have it.
They don't want you to have it.
They don't want you to have it. Like honestly, I think one of the biggest things when we got in a relationship was realizing that it changed everything. Like it changed who I'm now friends with, you know, because you have to understand that your single friends don't get it when you're in relationships. Your single friends, a lot of times, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, they, you know, that takes away time for them. Like when you used to hang out with them all the time and you used to talk all the time. And now when you're in a relationship, you basically got a new best friend, one that's there with you all the time. So to somebody else or somebody single, it's like, dang, you know, all the time you did them, you don't kick it no more. You don't hang out no more. It's like you don't want to go out no more. mode, and then like lately, like they'll make it a problem, like you're doing something wrong because you like being around the person you're in a relationship with.
And I have a best friend, and we have an amazing time together.
Yeah.
But when she's in a relationship, it's a different kind of time that we spend.
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
But with him, like he always tells me, "Why don't you ever have girl time? Why don't you ever go out with the girls? Because you're my girl."
Yes.
You know, when
What I walk back into?
when we go out, you know, he loves to dance. I love to dance. You know, my best friend is learning how to dance. So she don't get on. I'll stay on the dance floor from the minute I get there until the minute I leave. Unless I'm wearing heels and my feet hurt. But
What kind of
like,
dance you be
he
doing?
likes to dance. You know, he likes to watch movies. He likes all the things that I like. So it's like, why do I need to go out with friends all the time?
When I like kicking it with you.
You're so much fun.
You are so much fun, and you
She
get
can come along, but I'm not gonna leave you when I know you
you
are the fun.
Yes.
Did you have fun tonight? No,
Yeah. Like I just be missing them, but you don't understand that unless you know what I'm saying, you in that relationship. So, you know, a lot of like friends, they don't really be getting, huh?
She over here looking sad to the bitch.
Oh.
I just told her earlier, I was like, man, I need a girlfriend.
If you are a well-established African American female and you have that ass, please call into the number below. Ray is the most eligible bachelor. He stands about 5'8",
all you need,
about 110 pounds.
All you need, you stop. You doing too much. All you need, you gotta have some tattoos. That's it. As long as you got tattoos, you're straight. I promise you, straight.
You sounded like one of them mesothelioma. I swear to God. If you are,
Sponsored by
You gotta walk up.
sponsored by LowkeyLoveMeats.com.
Exactly.
That's something else we should start sharing.
Oh yeah, no, we gonna have all kind of shit going on. Believe
Gonna be
me.
the biggest
I'm
band of
matchmaking
everything.
Lokey Movement.
Believe you me. Honey.
Shout out OCT Industries, man.
Shout out OCT Industries.
But you know, if you do go outside of your relationship too, you're also putting yourself in a position for that person not to trust you.
That's true.
You know, and me, I don't like to put myself in a position where Malcolm ever has to question anything that I do. When
They're
I
going out with
leave,
who?
But I ain't even gonna lie though. Like, okay, so with me, so with me, like, I made that like clear from the jump that, like, you know, because as a single woman, like, I'm out in these streets, like I'm outside, like, I'm just being honest, like, I like to. That's just who I am, you know. So for me to sit down, that's just what I wanted to do, you know. Like, but I still be having the urge to like get out and go. So I never was gonna be able to have somebody that was gonna like have a problem with that, because we were just gonna be done. It wasn't gonna work. But you know what I'm saying. But now I am myself more conscious of who I'm going out with, because I don't want to go out with that friend that's gonna pop up with a dude she met and he has a friend and put me in an uncomfortable situation. So those type of friends, we not really together anymore, you know. But my spiritual friends that I can just call and talk to, or when we hang out, we just kind of want to go relax or chill. Like, I still do those.
I don't mind that, because I like being by myself and she like going out, so it works.
Right.
Yeah.
And for a lot of dynamics, that's right. But his two best friends are whore dogs.
Oh.
And
but
when they go out, they're putting themselves in a position where I'm gonna be like pissed off when he gets home, and I'm gonna want to know everything.
That's different.
I don't even go to the grocery store without telling him, "Okay, baby, I'm here." I'm leaving. I'm heading home, because number one, he don't like me out at night by myself. Period. So if I'm out at night, I double respect him and be like, "Okay, babe, it took me a little bit longer than I planned, but I'm getting in the car. You know, just let him know stuff like that." He's like, "I don't need a play-by-play. You might not need one, but I'm gonna give you one."
I be like, don't expect me to do that, because I don't think like that. I don't. I'm gonna forget to tell you when I got there.
She can leave the house. I was like, "Okay, babe, bye. Let me know when you get there."
That's why
I don't hear from her until she walking back through the door.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, I'm not gonna even.
But that's
like
why.
that. But
iPhone.
I did.
Yeah, I share my
Turn the
location with
location
her.
on.
Yeah.
I don't have to do nothing.
He
I
gotta
share-
answer it.
I-
He gotta
I
answer it.
share my-
no good.
I
Well,
don't have to
some
do
people
nothing.
turn their location off, which puts them in
But
a
it's-
position for you to
But it's
them.
gonna tell you if they
Exactly.
turn it off.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you go from turning it on to turning it off, it'll tell you. And I ain't trying to hide nothing. It's just that
It just
I'm
eliminates
finna get
the
real
having
lit.
to call every
Android.
time.
I'm finna get real lit. Like,
It's no, I'm just saying it eliminates having to like rely on her to tell me when she gets
It's
to a
like
place
this.
and when she
cause she
leaving.
just be trying to make sure
It's
I'm
like-
safe,
it's
and
like
I
this.
get it. Cause Houston is dangerous,
What
y'all.
you
Like
gotta say, Malcolm?
Houston
Because you look like you
is
gotta say something.
sketchy.
Andrew in Alabama.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah. Like, but also Mobile is home.
What,
So-
what Malcolm got to say?
I've gotten in trouble.
Trouble.
Before.
Capital T.
Because say I'm going to shoot pool,
Yeah.
and I stop at the corner store,
Mm-hmm.
and them old school niggas out there shoot pool or whatever, shoot
Yeah.
dice or whatever around the fire, whatever. So I get caught up in conversation. What's up?
Yeah.
I ain't seen you in a
See,
minute.
that's what be happening. That's what I get into.
She
Yeah.
like to talk even to strangers.
I do. Like, that's me. That's why I can't give you a play-by-play, because I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't even know. Like,
So I'm getting hit. What the fuck are you? I'm like, I stopped out behind my homeboy.
Why you didn't tell me you was going there? You told me you was going
And
here.
don't do something serious, boy.
Just turn the location
yeah.
on.
So I she didn't even ask for it. I just sent it to her because I'm like, bro, like, I don't know. And I mean, like, you really just kind of want to make sure in worst case scenario, you know where I'm at.
And I'll never
So-
hassle her. Like, even if she don't tell me,
She
I don't
don't.
be blowing
She
her
don't.
up. Be like, oh, you ain't call me.
It's a huge turn off to me. She can't do that. Like, but she don't have to worry about in turn.
I didn't do it anyway.
She don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody that I was gonna be in love with was gonna be able to do that to me, because just me, the type of person I am, that's gonna get on my nerves. Like, because I don't want to feel like I'm doing something bad every time I step away. That's never gonna work for me ever. Like, bye. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But I will. I know this is a dangerous day and time, and I am gonna give you the courtesy. You can know where I'm at, because you can pull up whenever. I'm not gonna be doing no shit that I ain't got no business doing. But I'm not calling you every 10 minutes talking about. I'm gonna. This is my day to forget you exist. Okay, and then I see you when I get back.
And then I'm gonna switch gears on you in a minute, but I gotta say this, and I'm gonna shut up for a second. One time, the GPS, it said I was 7 miles away from her, like for what, like 6 hours.
What?
But we lived. I told her I was going home.
Yeah.
We lived like 20 miles away.
Yeah.
But the GPS on Facebook told her I was 7 miles away for 6 hours.
I don't
I said,
know.
Lisa, look.
I never used the
GPS on
Facebook.
They got
I ain't.
GPS
It's a locator.
Look,
She got all of them.
Use Snapchat. You got Snapchat? Y'all
I
got
don't think
Snapchat?
any of those are accurate.
Snapchat is. Snapchat is.
Snapchat is accurate.
Yeah, Snapchat. Look at her. What you say, Cinnamon? What you say, Cinnamon?
On Snapchat?
Yeah, Snapchat done got a lot of people caught up.
Look.
Baby, download Snapchat. It's fun. It's
Snapchat will tell you
Fuck
exactly.
your life up.
It will.
Ghost.
I'm about to say, if you don't know to put it on there, you can always look and see what somebody is.
I
Like,
ain't even got there yet. I ain't even on Snapchat. So.
See, I'm
Don't do
all
it.
about loyalty. I'm all about respect. And
Yeah.
I'm all about being honest. If
That's
you
that
lie to me,
Pisces.
it's going to take a hell of a long time for me to trust you.
That's
again.
that
same,
Pisces.
same.
And if
If
you
you
have
lie
to
to me,
keep
it's a
something
wrap.
from me, you're hiding something.
Yes.
So if I call you just to see that you made it there safe and you don't answer your
Look,
phone, I got a
right.
problem with
I'm
that.
so petty.
See, and
Why are
I'm
you
so
not
petty.
answering your phone?
And that's why I share my location, because I'm not gonna answer the phone because I'm already too lit to hear it. Like, my phone is in my purse. Like, I am like talking my head off. I am drinking. I am smoking. Like, I am having the time of my life, and I'm just like not looking at my phone right now. And that's literally the only reason. Like, I'm not even trying to ignore it.
He won't answer on
She
purpose.
called me and she'll call me on video chat. And just because I know what she's trying to
do,
see my surroundings,
you'll fuck
make
with
sure
her.
I say what I ain't answering it. I'm gonna let her ring, and I'm gonna call her back on regular.
Hold on. But you're gonna be upset if she get mad at you for doing it right. No, but I'm saying you're gonna be upset for her getting mad for you calling her instead of answering the video chat. So now it's a big ass argument that could have been avoided just because you want to be petty.
But see, that's why I have this conversation. That's why I had this conversation up front.
He
like
just said he's the dog.
That's why I'm having these conversations like up front. Like I'm not doing it like this is who I am right here. That's why this works, because we had this conversation when we first met. Like this is where I'm strong at, this is where I'm weak at, this is what I know I like, this is what I don't like.
Yeah, I don't be mad anyway, because whenever she out with her friends, that means she not spending my money.
That's true.
She's not in my ear yelling at me. So
I'll be yelling at her. It's just already understood. Like, you know what I mean? And honestly, like y'all are so in tune, girl. You don't know if he fucking around on you. And ain't nothing we'll be able to put past each other. Like I notice, because you spend so much time around that person. Like you notice like little things, like why did you paint this hand instead of that hand, like, or why did you say this instead of that, because you know that person. Mm-hmm. Like, so I just feel like I feel like if I did go out and do some wild shit, like she would know before I even got back to the house.
Yeah, you go out 3 nights and you don't come home and shower, but you go out the 4th night and the first thing you do is
come and shower.
I'll be like,
exactly, because you know.
The fuck you shower?
Yeah, like you know, like you know.
4 days, man. Were you really still thinking right now?
When we first got together, she didn't realize how much of a neat freak I was.
Yeah.
So I don't care if I'm going to just grab some toilet paper. You know, most people are just throw some some flip flops on and go to the stove. Mm-hmm. And, now I'm finna take a full shower.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm finna make sure the beard on point.
Yes.
I'm finna make sure I look good and smell good.
Pick that hair, brush it out.
Where you going?
You need to do all that to get some
toilet to the stove.
Sound like Keo.
Because my parents brought me up. Sure. They brought me up. Don't ever get caught,
slipping. Yes, like get it together.
You never know who you gonna meet.
Yes, who you gonna run into. Yes.
And he'll tell me you ain't gonna shower before you go to the store, bitch. What you think it's gonna do? Smell me? She ain't showered today. Let's put that on social media. They don't know if you showered or not. It's not like I stink. I'm just going to grab some toilet paper.
Yeah, I'm all about that too, girl. I be like, okay, so stuff gotta match, and I ain't gotta like look like I'm going to prom, but I gotta feel like, presentable. Yeah. If that hair ain't done, I'm throwing that hat on, putting some earrings in, just little stuff, Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's just Meanwhile, if we ain't going nowhere important, Keo finna get out the bed.
I don't care.
Throw some sweatpants on, some slides. I'm ready, babe.
I'll be on the Look, we public figures.
Yeah.
What am I? I mean, I put on some slides and some paint. That's why I'm in here now. I can go grocery stuff like this.
No, I'm talking about, babe, your hair be up. You don't be giving a fuck.
Because you know how long it takes, first of all, to even make this shit.
Girl, you put that shit under some water and shake it, and you good. Everybody ain't got it like that. Well, I do, because I ain't got no hair. Yes. Anyways,
don't want that.
Will you please? Okay, we got an idea. We got an idea.
Don't bring it over here.
Ray wanted. Look, we got something for y'all to do. Actually,
we gonna double team you then, Ray.
We actually got something for y'all to do. Like, we want y'all to like start doing skits, and I don't know, call it the unconscious uncle or the conscious uncles or something.
Yeah,
And we want you to be the
uncles.
angel, and we want you to be the devil.
Understand?
You the angel on the
all we
show,
gotta do
you
is put the
definitely-
camera up. It's already gonna happen.
For real, we want you to be the angel, and we
And you
want
the
you to be the
I'm
devil.
a nice guy.
No, you're not.
Okay, we want you to
I
be
am
the
the
angel.
nicest guy you'll ever meet.
You are nice. but
You
you're an
are-
asshole.
You are the definition of the devil card. For
That's
real.
the truth.
Y'all think I'm an asshole for real?
You can be, but it's not really that I'm talking about.
But
You're
it's
just
an asshole,
mischievous.
Ray is appalled.
You're
right
super
now.
mischievous.
Damn, bro. I thought y'all loved me.
That's why
Y'all
we
love
can.
the asshole me.
No,
I want y'all to love the good me.
We love all of you, and part of you is an
and that's why
asshole.
we can call you an asshole because we love you.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
It's not working like
That
that.
don't work like that.
Nah, it doesn't work like that. You might have to find a ride.
Like, we want you to be the one with the ride.
You got to find a
Hey,
ride.
you know, wherever I'm at, I'm good. So
I know. That's why I'm telling you right now. You might well get started on it right now. You know.
I ain't said it. They said it.
You agree?
Oh, now he didn't say it.
I did agree. We cool with that. You know what I said? It's
Now you
shit.
don't know what you're talking about.
See if I'm walking.
Just make sure you get that ride.
See if I'm walking.
I already know you're walking.
You know,
You gotta walk to the car.
See why y'all want them to do a skit. Damn motherfucker.
They is you like, and all the time.
shit.
Like, they
Oh,
like this
I
all
got an asshole
the time.
moment. Now what are you trying to?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is
Like-
asshole by nature.
oh shit.
I need to catch you.
Yeah.
And Keo.
Yes.
That was a
Tie,
tough moment.
tie the show back into what the show was about. The first show was about paperwork.
Yes.
The second show was about paperwork.
Yes.
We had an introductory show, I believe.
Yeah.
Then we had a
Paperwork.
show. This show was to let the listening audience and the music industry know what.
This is to let the music and the supporters know that all of you and all of y'all that's watching to know the spirit of the movement.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what this show is about. This is about the stuff you can't see, the stuff you can't buy, the stuff you can't sign, the stuff that, you know, goes on like internally and what makes things work beyond your physical control. So that's what this show is about. This episode, we're bringing to you guys like the subconscious nature of us as artists, like the real like inner meaning as to why we do a lot of this stuff. And so yeah,
And,
that's what this is
and
about.
just to rehash, what is that? What do you bring?
So, for instance, like myself, like I refer to spirituality as, you know, nostalgic because it's what I grew up on. So, you know, it forms my values, how I want to be seen in this industry, you know, what I stand for. And I feel like that's got a lot to do with how you are spiritually. Like, you know, what do you stand for? You know what I mean? It's going to take you the direction of where you're trying to go. Like, you know, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So, you know, this is how we create, you know, who we are, like as artists. Like, you know, if he say he don't fuck with the ops, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the definition of the ops is, that's what he need to stand on. If she say she can never be average, then whatever her version is of average, then she won't stand for it. You know what I'm saying? If average to me is, you know, you trying to sign me for $100,000, then I can't go for that. You know, like these values, they reflect what we have going on the outside. It starts with what's going on the inside. For real.
Exactly.
So you said that how you are seen, how you're seen to your peers, how you're seen amongst your peers affects you. That matters to you. How you seen to your peers matters to you, right?
I was saying like how you seen to yourself. Your core values reflect on the outside. So what you have going on internally, spiritually, in this case, reflects what's going on the outside.
So that being the case, how does it feel when you want to be seen in a positive light, but you're always seen
as the negative?
That's a question for me.
Go ahead, baby, because you seem like you was ready.
Yeah, because it happens to me too.
You said, how does it
I'm trying to
feel?
do good here.
Yeah.
But you're always coming back to me with, you know, I might say 100 things right, but that 101 thing
is what you want to point out, the negative.
Yo, what? I did 100 things good, but you want to point out this one thing bad. What? How does that make you feel?
When it comes to other people, I struggle with emotions. I struggle with like channeling positivity, especially when negative shit is thrown my way. It's hard for me to get out of it. So I have a bad habit of slipping into this shit too. That's what we was talking about earlier. I'll go back and forth with you on the internet all day if that's what it's gonna take for me to prove my point. Just so you can understand where I'm coming from. But I've noticed growing up that it's a lot of people that just want to do shit just to get you to that point. They don't give a fuck about understanding you at all. They don't care. They just want to get you to a certain point that's gonna make you look bad to other people. And that's why I learned to not really just care about other people's perception. Because had I done that again, low key wouldn't exist if I cared what people thought. So I don't know. I just try not to dwell on it. But it affects me to the points where I have to talk about it. I gotta get it out. I'll talk my shit, but I don't be having it's nothing more than that, basically.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay, so run it back one more time, Turbo. Sorry.
I'm basically just saying, if you know, it happens to me all the time, and I see it's happening to y'all.
When your good is basically evilly spoken
when your
of.
Bad is outweighed by your good, but you do 100 things good and one thing bad, or you say one thing or you do one thing bad, that questionably bad.
Yeah.
But you've done 100 things good. Why? I mean, and then they'll point out the one bad. I'm saying, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, so like since this is a spiritual talk, like I'm gonna take it spiritual. Like, okay, so everybody knows the story of Jesus. Like literally, my dude went through like healing people, feeding people, encouraging people, loving on people, and literally he wasn't supposed to heal people on the Sabbath day, so said the religious people's rules, and like nigga got crucified. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like, so I think that goes with staying any leader. Like, it doesn't matter like what like good that you do, there'll always be that much negative trying to fight it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more good you do, the more negative, you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like opposites attracting. Yeah.
I feel like too, I've learned to
light attracts darkness.
Yeah, exactly. I've learned to like understand that people just I don't even fucking know how to word it. That's why I don't care what people think. Like, people gonna talk, people gonna say shit, they gonna do whatever they want. Are you stopping me what I'm doing? No.
Yeah.
Are you preventing anything from happening? No. Are you stopping any money from coming in? No. Are you stopping making people from want to be a part of Lokey? No. So how you feel is irrelevant.
You making motherfuckers want to see more about what Lokey
yes, that's
really
what
is.
it's what actually pulls people in more.
Audience.
They know that's what I was getting to. I feel like no publicity is bad publicity. So if you talk. If that's all you want to talk about is Lokey, go ahead. Because eventually all of your followers are finna come see, hey, who are these people? Yes.
Lokey.
Who is these people with Lokey? Okay, and then after that, they're gonna want to come see a show. They're gonna come fuck with us, and then after that, they just gonna be a part of what we doing too. So I feel like that's a lot
you
of
like,
what's
hey
going on.
man, you tripping, Lokey the shit.
Yeah. So like it's just as simple as that. The yin yang symbol, basically, whatever positive or negative you put in the world is gonna attract the other one. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. How many times have you got online and said, "Oh, I'm feeling down and I don't feel like I can take it no more." Somebody's gonna be under the comments, "Hey, you can take it. I love you." It's an inevitable. You putting light out there, you're gonna attract, the darkness to balance it out. But at the end of the day, I like to think that it all happens for the good, because without the naysayers, you know, like you would probably take a little bit longer trying to get it out to the world.
And without the darkness, the light can't shine anyway.
That's right. So, you know, like, so people can see, hey, there's two different types of energies in this world. You know, there's an energy of this and there's an energy of that. And, you know, you have the freedom to choose. You know, energies, whether they be good or bad, deciphers the person that you are. And you can slip into either or at any given time of the day. So you have to really, really, really watch and be protective over the energy that you have. Because when you entertain, you know, people, or, you know, when you're in this industry like we are, where you come in contact with millions of energies a day, you know, or shit in a single setting, you have to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to remain positive. You have to get on your knees and pray, because people will try you. They will have you fucked up. Like, so, you know this when you set upon this journey that, hey, I'm gonna be this light to shine, that, you know, that darkness is gonna come too. So it's just how this world works from the beginning of time, you know. So,
and two, I think we was talking earlier, and I think MUSE brought something to my attention earlier before we got here. An incident had happened on Facebook, and it's basically people still bringing negative drama my way that I really don't have nothing to do with. And she was telling me that, you know, maybe it keeps popping up because you're supposed to help these people. You know, you're supposed to be the one to enlighten these people. And of course, I don't want to hear that shit. But I agree with it now that we're in conversation about it. Like, with
everything happens for a reason.
It does. And so, you know, people, I've always refused to believe that people are just all bad. Everybody got a story. They've got a center. You know what I'm saying? A reason why they do the things they do. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier. People don't really be trying to understand where a person is coming from. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I do now believe in boundaries. You don't have to let a person wear you out and drain you over their same thing. Once you tell them what they need to hear, you know what I'm saying, then that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? But because people, you know, they got to be ready to make a transition. But you never know when you're that word to make them make that transition. Like, I can't tell you how many times, like in bartending, you know, where, you know, I've just called somebody. I say, hey, you look nice today. Are you so pretty? And somebody just bust out crying, like, because I didn't know it, but at home, you know, they were just being called ugly bitches, hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give you, you know what I'm saying? As you never know what people going through, like, and we're all going through stuff. Like, we are all going through stuff. So, you know, you have to exercise that understanding, and that understanding is just love. That's just what it is. You know, people be crying for help in plain sight, and you don't even know, you know. Some people want to be helped, and some people don't. But the ones that want to be helped, that come to you, I do feel like there's a soul obligation to do so. You know what I mean? Now, if they don't want it, you don't go chase it down and give it to them. Like, but if they, you know, if they get to that point where they finally break down and they go out their way to become vulnerable in some sort of way to you, then yes, I believe that's your, you know what I'm saying, that's your cue, basically. And a lot of times we don't want to do it. We're tired. You know, nobody want to be the bigger person. But, hey, as a spiritual leader, that's your job.
We have a very little time left in the show. I think this is a perfect time to play some music. If you were to play something right now, what would you want to play from either you, Keo, or one of your panel members?
What you got? I forgot what I sent.
I'm not sure if anybody else sent any music in, but
you sent 101. I sent my prayer. You sent Smoke and Mirrors. You sent
you got On the Table. I can do that one today.
Shit, so.
Okay. Go back, yeah.
Yeah. Let's play two quick songs.
On the Table.
On the Table. Yeah. Watch how niggas move, watch you pick and choose when they clap their hands. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a damn about you and your man. Hit them 2 by 2 and leave them where they land. That's just why I stand. I had to yell at some niggas cause I was ungrateful. Only been worried about what I get paid for.
Yeah, he sent it. I sent it to y'all actually. It's from my email. It's from Lokey, the Lokey email.
Feel like the ones that been starting to decay. I always had a dream, I always had a team, never had a plan. Watch how niggas move, watch you pick and choose when they clap their hands. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a damn about you and your mans. Hit them 2 by 2 and leave them where they land, that's just how I stand. I had to cut off some niggas cause they was ungrateful. Only been worried about what I get paid for. I was down like an anchor. Now I got money all over the table. Yeah, I gave all my loyalty away and I can't get that back. I wish someone had warned me that this shit would fucking hurt so bad. Breaking a million pieces, can't do nothing without it. That ain't never really been a secret, but I'm through with that. Had to get out of my feelings, I had to get up and go get it. Stacking it up to the ceiling, I am not signing no deal. I did this shit independent, yeah. After that, that's for this life, but I live it. I did not fuck with you, but I'm not feeling. I ride with my bitch on the rocket, she with it. She gets to the back, she ain't worried about spending. Always had a dream, always had a team, never had a plan. Watch some niggas move, watch you pick and choose when they clap their hands. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a damn about you and your man. Yeah, I'm to my soul and leave them where they land, that's just how I been. I had to cut off some niggas cause they was ungrateful. Only been worried about what I get paid for. I was down like an anchor. Now I got money all over the table. Always had a dream, always had a team, never had a plan. Watch some niggas move, watch them pick and choose when they clap their hands. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a damn about you and your man. Hit them 2 by 2 and leave them where they land, that's just why I stand. I had to cut off some niggas cause they was ungrateful. Only been worried about what I get paid for. I cannot lie, I was down like an anchor. Now I got money all over the table.
That was what by Keo the Key.
On the table.
On the table. Under the table.
On the table. Yes.
Can they find a visual of that right now?
The video is not out, but it is streaming everywhere.
Okay. Video's not out yet, but you can find that on everything.
Every platform, yes sir.
On the table.
On the table.
On the table. Y'all make sure you go and tap into that On the Table by Keo the Key.
And that was some definite fire.
For shit show.
The
next song we're gonna play tonight is going to be
OCT work. Is that what you're about to play? Is that gonna be the one you gonna play?
I don't know.
Oh,
Wait for you to tell me.
Is that what y'all want?
Yeah, go ahead with it because he is saying yours is too large to send an email for some reason.
Okay. My prayer by OCT words on Real Talk 100 Radio.
That will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. It's like everything going wrong in the right way. Getting closer to the bottom, but I still pray. Don't know what to do, but he paid the way. Just hoping as I grind, never scared away. They gon' tell you this is how to stay in church, but it was some off days that lead me to this dirt. Mama prayers on the scene, they kill me under hers, cause I was in too deep, and I never seen the courage. They ain't see me, they wanna know where I've been. Yeah, I'm a church boy, but the effing do the sin. Sunday morning If it's my time, they just let me be. It's either 6 feet deep or it's first degree. It's my credit, I don't die before my time. You never know what's business, so I'm always on the grind. It ain't the money, but my family on my mind. If I fuck up, then my family on the line. I can't get out of shit, ain't no way to realign. Ain't no button, I can't press a climb. Yeah, my life is a movie, but I can't rewind. Second guessing, leave my sister and my brother crying. It's just how I can't see you. I'm so big, motivation is temporary. The bullets motivation, and I swear they ain't temporary. There was what I hear, that here ain't nothing preliminary. I may not be living, but the prayer still necessary. That's my prayer. They say he don't get us in his prayer, but I still feel like I'm his favorite, you know?
We should hit that laugh.
OCT Word.
Yes, sir.
On Real Talk 100 Radio, OCT Word. Give them a little bit about your music right quick, man.
Man, the one y'all just heard, that was called My Prayer, just dropped. I know it's getting airplay in California, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in. Got a lot more on the way, so you stay in tune for sure. Whole lot of low-key shit.
Whole lot of low-key shit.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
OCT, right before we get a microphone back to Keo and Muse, let our listening audience know a little bit about your name, man, because I know if I didn't know you,
Yeah.
like I met you
Yeah.
the first night, I was like, I'm looking for big body, first of all.
Yeah,
and you ain't got no big body. But OCT Word, explain your name.
So OCT stands for Oak Cliff, Texas. That's where I was,
Oh, shit.
That's where I'm from, yeah.
All right.
So that stands for Oak Cliff, Texas. Big Body OCT came along from when I dropped Big Body OCT. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's like, damn, that really kind of describe who you are. I'm the smallest one in my whole family. Everybody in my family 6 feet, 6'1" above. You know what I'm saying? I'm the smallest one, but
So you got a lip man.
but they know, like, I'm that one that's I'm ready whenever. You know what I'm saying? I was always the one fighting for them on some shit. You know what I'm saying? I was always the one they called if they needed some help. You know what I'm saying? I'm Big Body. That's just what it is.
Oh.
So
Gotcha.
Big Body OCT.
yeah.
Pull up on about 4 5.
Y'all might be too young, but when I was a kid, I used to watch. I think it was Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, I
That was
love
one of my
Tom and
favorite
Jerry.
cartoons.
How old you think you are?
It's my favorite too.
I'm gonna give you 27 at the
Right
most.
now, calm down.
27
We know
at the
you
most.
60 years old
And
on
I might
the
be
inside.
7 years old with that. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna give you 27 at the most. Am I close?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Tom and Jerry, I'm just looking at some of the cartoons as I 9. I'm like, man, God damn.
Yeah,
I would got my ass tore up if I watched that shit.
Yeah, they wild now.
Wild and a motherfucker. So that's the only reason I'm saying that, because my daughter be watching some shit. She just turned 20. I'd be like, God damn, man, from 13 to 9, I'm watching the commercial. Watching the cartoon. Like, man, no, turn that motherfucking shit off, man. So anyway, that's one reason I said that. But when I was growing up, Tom and Jerry, it was I'm bringing this up. I'm gonna tie it in. I'm gonna relate it to you in a minute. It was a particular cartoon, a particular episode where they had a big bulldog walking down the street, and then they had a little bulldog behind him saying, "Where we going today, Spike? Where we going?" You ever seen that?
Yeah, for sure.
You seen that one? That's what you remind me of when you say you used to stand up for them. When they did stand up for themselves or whatever.
Yeah,
the case may be. Yeah, I remember that particular episode. Where we going today, Spike? We're going today, Spike. The big bulldog, he's like, man, get the fuck up, wait, you fuck around me, man.
Yeah.
But OCT Word, follow OCT Word on Instagram at spell it just like that.
OCT Word, yeah.
OCT Word.
October's Word.
October's Word. All the way
She
back.
gets it.
She gets it. All the way from Oak Cliff, Texas.
For sure.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, everybody. That was OCT Word. You just heard. Follow him on all social media platforms and all musical
Big
outlets.
Body OCT.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Whole lot of low-key
Whole
shit.
lot of low-key
Well,
shit.
we're going to wrap this thing up, you guys, with a spiritual reading from my African Goddess Rising deck, you guys. In the middle of the deck, we got giving and receiving, which means you give and get what you put into this world. And it's at the center of two great things, which is healing and good juju. Basically, if you give good and you sacrifice, because sometimes you don't want to do good. You sacrifice and do good, you get good. So make sure y'all paying attention to the energy you put out there, as well as the spirit of the movement. We're going to keep giving y'all positive vibes, and that's why we keep on getting blessed, honey. And I'm Music the Muse.
I'm Kill the Key.
And we out here, Real Talk 100, baby.
Yeah.
I want to go to
Me neither. I'm hungry now. I'm tired. It's a lot.
I'm not off here, guys.
Oh.